What a beautiful day here at Evergreen State Fairgrounds, Evergreen Speedway. This is Type S Throwdown presented by AutoZone.
Of the seating bracket. Rudy Hansen, Alec Robbins. Rudy Hansen, Idaho's own against Minnesota's own. Ooh, look at that good initiation there from Alec Robbins. Look at the angle from Rudy Hansen. Good settle from both of the vehicles. Alec Robbins, great proximity. Love him to dive back in that pocket. He does just that. Into that second outside zone. Looks like Alec does exceed it just a little bit. Drops the tire into that third outside zone. Now that tight on that front clip. Now to that final outside zone right in front of the fans goes Hansen and Robbins. Here we go, Robbins out front, Rudy Hansen in the chase position, coming through that start chicane. Let's see what Robbins has got out front with the clean air. Boom, I mean, where were you at, Hansen? Come on, get up there. There goes Robbins, big Grand Canyon gap between both of them. And now coming down into the, even out front, Robbins seems like he had to adjust to that second outside zone. Hansen, way shallow, off outside zone 3, past the inside clip, and now into that last outside zone 4. A little bang on the bumper there. Robbins gets the victory.
No, I got off easy on those delays, but
yeah, it's good getting in the mind. He's a very talented driver, obviously pro spec champion. As we see there, Madison.
Big left foot brake there.
Yeah.
Grabbing the e-brakes, throwing a bunch of angle there. D-Mad.
No wheeler peeler there on the front right.
You know what? This is good for him too. This is a new build, right? This is a new car that he's had to develop halfway through the season. They're still working at the kinks. You gotta remember, there's 1,000 moving parts in these cars.
Obviously, we just talked about his injury. So, Forrest Wang, welcome back, dude. Haven't seen you since, shoot, was it Florida? I think it was,
no.
Yeah.
No,
he didn't do Florida. He did Atlanta.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So he was doing, he's like, look, I want to do this, and I'm going to do a West Coast swing. Welcome back. He's on those Vitor tires. Yellow Speed Racing. Get nuts, laboratory. So if you got a nut allergy, your throat might swell up here because he does get nuts. Whoa, 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 no, Nelly. Forrest. And
that is about as good as that could have gone.
Brutsky in his Pro Spec vehicle. A little slow roller here for that 919, that Type S S15, beautiful looking car. Metal, look at this thing, right up on the wall. Brutsky, this doesn't look like any slouch right here. The Pro Spec car is hanging with the big dog, and Brutsky goes and overshoots that outside zone 2, that transition going from the bank into outside zone 2, now 3, past the inside clip. Mike Power dialed, set it and forget it in the outside zone 4. Boom, across the finish line. He says, after making contact with the wall during a practice run, hitting my head feel. I'll get into it in a moment. But here we go. All right, we are talking about Dimitri Brutsky, Mike Power right now. Brutsky, big angle from him. Power needs to get involved into this chase run. Quite a bit of distance between them. Brutsky dials it in, but he does overshoot that second outside zone again into outside zone 3. Oh, Brutsky, that was,
yeah.
You saw him shoring it up. And
now Brutsky goes really wide through 2, which allows Mike Power to shore up, and then right there, I mean, there was contact, but Brutsky just not able to get the bite out of the car.
All right, so here we go. Mike Power, Dimitri Brutsky. It looks like Mike Power gets the win. The time from Long Beach, California. But watch this Evil Auto Works BMW. He's going to be right there in that rear view mirror. But I say that, and look at that. Mohan just pulling away from Hateley, maybe giving him too much respect. Now he gets that proximity coming to outside zone 2. Oh, Hateley shallowing up quite a bit, going 2 to 3, but might have gotten thrown off by Mohan. So I think there's kind of a action-reaction here into outside zone 4 now across that. I think Hateley being out front, having the clean air, this is going to be a lot more confident. Ooh, what is that initiation? You saw a lot of handbrake there, but then he kind of initiates it. That allows Mohan to, again, give himself some distance here. Now into the outside zone 2, buddy. Again, that outside zone 1 going into the power alley. Gonna need to look at that, man. With my naked eye, that very well could have been 3 off for Hateley. This is not exemplary performance from what we've seen from Hateley earlier this year. Here we go, Mohan or Hateley, and looks like Kyle Mohan gets the victory. So there we are, quickly, boom, boom, bang, bang, boom.
And then we're into, I mean, at this point now we're back into battles as long as Forrest Wang's able to get the car together.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
Robert Thorne, I mean, he struggled a little bit in practice earlier, but he's able to get the car a little bit tighter through this, as Jared said. I mean, you can see there through second and third outside zone, much better. Especially if you're watching all the practice, if you're here in the building, it's one of the biggest benefits is getting to see all that practice. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm working on my Italian.
Yeah, you can't see, but he did do the Italian like emoji, the fingers.
Yeah, he's got them at the booth. He's got like little stick-on with the hands that on springs. Yeah.
All right. Well, here is Federico Sceriffo, Fiorella, and the Pennzoil. You can't say Pennzoil like Italian accent.
Pennzoil. That's more like Norwegian. Spent too much time in Norway. Yeah.
Big Norwegian guy. Fish soup? You a fish soup guy?
I've had fish
Love
soup
it.
there. Yeah.
Love it.
When I was there in the winter a couple years ago, I think I had it as an appetizer then, and then a beautiful fish dish with like olives. Anyways,
Daniel Stuckey, the plot thickens. So Daniel Stuckey is replacing a motor. So
okay,
wow.
We did.
He's not going to do that in the competition timeout. So here we are. Alec Robbins will advance on. He's in the 4 of our seeding brackets. Now keep in mind the seeding brackets today are for bragging rights. Everybody from here on out you see performing or not, Daniel Stuckey is in it to win it. Talking about 32 game day tomorrow, round 6 pro championship. And there we see the Reap Weapons Minnesota zone. Alec Robbins, Kenda Tires, Nissan Z. Forrest Wang, the wall, out.
Wow.
So he is out now. So
I think
Chris Hill's dad is here.
I think Chris walked here today.
I think he took his boat.
Yeah.
I think Chris brought his boat here. But here we go. Mike Power, Kyle Mohan. Let's see whose dreams come true to advance on into the 4. Power 919 initiates good aggressive. There it is. That's what you're looking for, right? You said once he gets that initiation dial, and this is really good practice. This is confidence boosting. This is great angle. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Going to that second outside zone, into outside zone 3, dialed into that inside clip. This is the Mike Power we know and love. Mohan just back there quite a bit. He was low on the bank and through the start chicane. No big deal for him. Here we go. That Mazda RX-8 again, the lone rotary here. Now here we are. We're reversing the roll here. Power. He is high on the bank, but he needs that proximity. He is nowhere to be found. Going into the power alley. Power comes jetting out of the smoke. Again, no one more times in the seating bracket. No one more times. And there we are, finishing out the run.
Okay.
Mike Power looks like he will get the win. All right, Fiorella, Federico Sceriffo, the Pennzoil Ferrari, as Robert Thorne. Good angle from him. Robert Thorne, my gosh, that thing's on rails. Federico dropping way down on the bank. Thorne was like a simulation, dude. That was AI, man. Like, that was so settled and consistent. You saw no corrections from the front wheels. Jacob, pull your chin off the ground. He's drooling. He's gone comatose. Federico Sceriffo. We'll see if he has friends in low places like Garth Brooks, Pat Gooden's favorite song. As Federico Sceriffo, who was low places earlier on his first run, now coming into the second run. Federico giving Thorne an opportunity to catch him, maybe giving himself some distance as Fetty does drip that back left. He drops it. Fetty drop wop on that last back tire, but that's only one. Now into this last outside zone. Here goes Federico and Thorne, you know. Here we go. Robert Thorne gets the win. Here we go. Let's restart him. Re-rack him and track him. No cones were hurt in the making of this run. Derek Madison, the Fuel Lab S. Whoa, Robbins. He goes at it, but has to back off to see if that was something that Robbins did to himself or Madison choked him up maybe a little bit. Ooh, very shallow on outside zone 2. Did not get out there. Madison looks like he's fighting the car. The car's really gripping up. You can see him trying to maneuver that thing around, but it just shoots straight. So absolutely to your point, Jacob. All right, here we go. Robbins Now out front, oh, look at him just giving it the gusto here into, again, that initiation. And Robbins just setting course, setting sail, no problem for him. Oh, just as I say that, look at Madison. He flies by that second outside zone. Now it tightens that front clip. This is what this the Reap Weapons 350Z driver, Alec Robbins, needs to do.
Yeah.
Speaking of style, he's in. He's going to the finals. Alec Robbins in the Nissan Z gets a good run earlier against Kyle Mohan, got the victory, courtesy of some mistakes. So let's see what Power's got. And we saw how tight and right Robert Thorne was. Big angle there from Mike Power. And look at Thorne, he's back there. He needs to gain that proximity. Come on now. Get up there, outside zone 2. Bathing in smoke. Thorne gets nasty with it. Woo! Robert Thorne got absolutely just slingshotted through the smoke right to the side of Mike Power. Despite all his rage, he still just rattled his cage. Here we go. Robert Thorne out front. Mike Power in the chase position. Let's see what Thorne's got. Can he do it again? Yes. Yes, he can. Wow, Robert Thorne. Look at how just settled the car is. I think this track suits him pretty well as well. Ooh, shallow one, outside zone 2. Oh, a lot of handbrake there. Outside zone 3.
I think he lost his blower belt. You can see it sitting at outside zone 3. I'm almost positive that's what happened there.
Outside?
Outside.
Mr. Miguel Power gets the victory. Here we go. Mike Power will lead. Alec Robbins giving chase. Mike Power, you know, he needs that little extra sauce, and this is when he can throw it down, risk it for the biscuit, because this is, as you said, Jacob, good opportunity for him to really kind of put in his reps, right? Here we go. Look at Reap Weapons. Oh, he comes out of it. He comes out of angle. Here we go into that bank. Oh, dropping a tire. Robbins, wow. He absolutely slid out beyond the track. That would be an incomplete for him in the chase position. So even as aggressive as he was, it ended up biting him in the end. We saw how aggressive he was. Myself, Jared Deanna, Jacob Gens, Laurent Nickel will be joining us as well. But here we go. Who's going to get the victory here in our K&N seating brackets? Robbins, aggressive initiation. Power kind of rolls into it, but he's got the power, babe. The power of the hoodoo, the voodoo, power of the babe. Here we go into that power alley. Let's see what Robbins has got. He's got that major mistake, and I think looks like Mike Power kind of playing it safe, not an inactive chase, but give himself a lot of room. He knows he has a major advantage now. Going to that final outside zone, crossing the finish line. Make some noise for our 3 finalists here, our podium finishers. K&N seating bracket. Robert Thorne gets 3rd place. And now your winner of your K&N seating brackets, our Link Engine Management seating bracket finals. Your winner gets out on top. Make some noise. It's unanimous. Mr. Mike Power gets the win. Congratulations to Power. He gets the win. Alec Robbins, make some noise for him. Reap Weapons, he is a weapon. We'll see how he gets it done tomorrow. 2nd place, Mr. Alec Robbins gets 2nd place. There it is, Mike Power, Alec Robbins, and Robert Thorne right now. So James Dean versus Forrest Wang out the gate. Look at this. Olsen, Jones, Shanahan, and Mike Power. Forsberg and Castro, those guys are one-time teammates. Manoa and Federico Sceriffo, the Battle of the Ryans. Who else we got here? LZ and Robert Thorne.
Yeah, that's going to be wild.
Oh, buddy. Battle of the BMWs. And, you know, how much track time does he have in that E36? All right, we'll see you guys. We are out of here. We will see you tomorrow for game day here at round 6 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. We are live back here local time. High noon, baby. High noon.